guys, Kristen Collins. Hope you're doing well and wanted to explore this week a little bit deeper into that intuition and really honoring the nudges and the signs that we experience to know, are we living a satiating life on purpose, on point, or are we working really, really hard to will our way through this experience? And when we dive deeper into mindset and really what we put out there, what we cast and we work to accomplish has certain value for sure, but are we open to being in flow and honoring our intuition when we are being guided to get back on a path that's more purposeful or joyful? So with that, I want to thank everyone for our shared community. As always, it's your comments and your feedback that sparks the topics that really resonate for me and what I want to connect with you on. So please continue to communicate your thoughts, share them with me, share them with others. Share this information, and if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel so that we can grow those algorithms to continue this conversation and connect with other folks. So we've been talking about mindset and how we really are in charge of our own destiny, how we can all look at a certain scenario slightly different or really, really different based on our mindset. And our mindset is created by our belief system, our life experiences, the different people around us and the influence they have on us. And what we've been discovering is that for every single person that breathes air, there is at least a slightly different truth to any given situation, if not a really big differentiator when it comes to truth. So while that can be very frustrating, like, well, then what is truth if we all see something different? It also can be very, very freeing knowing that everyone sees the same exact thing slightly different based on their own lens. So when we are discussing mindset, are we open to the nudges? Are we open to the signs that are communicating with us in real time? Hey, why don't you contemplate looking at this differently? You're not in flow right now. You're working too hard. You're doing, you're willing, instead of releasing and being curious and receiving. So again, when our bodies are showing up and they're giving us those nudges, whether it's illness or whether it's, for me, it was illness, as a lot of you guys know from my book, Her Phoenix Rising. I had all of these scenarios that were showing up in me physically, but we couldn't solve or string together. And it was on that journey where finally I sat and I contemplated and I connected with different interesting, fabulous people. And I took these little tidbits to create my own lens, my own mindset for how I want to live my life. And that is from a place of wholeness where I am very comfortable in my own unique, different skin, and that I'm not judging myself for being different from others, that I'm celebrating that in a humble, loving way, but I'm being authentic and true to my own journey, my own experiences, my own inner knowings. So I'm hoping that today's conversation takes our mindset discussion to a deeper level. And my questions for you are you allowing yourself to sit in that present moment and feel whatever it is that's crossing for you? Are you taking that in with curiosity? Are you honoring it and wondering, I wonder what the lesson is here. I wonder what's going on. Or are you working really hard to will your way through the situation and honestly not letting that situation go through you as an experience that you can learn and grow from? Because as we've talked about before, every experience that we have has the opportunity for a learning, for growth, for an experience. And we're not just here to feel good and be happy, though we want to as often as possible. That's a cool thing. But it's also when life throws us that curveball. And we all know that life's going to throw us curveballs. We can't control a lot of those curveballs, but it's how we show up when that curveball hits. And are we going to be open to receiving it and not be reactive to it and contemplate the learnings and the growth that can happen from it? And are we authentically living, receiving those nudges and letting our body and our intuition guide us? So let me know if this information was helpful to you, what your experiences were, and if you haven't already checked out my book, Her Phoenix Rising. I know so many of you guys have been really beautifully sharing your takeaways, and they're so vast. I'm getting takeaways about, I decided I want to try to eat better. My husband and I decided that we're going to combine our finances. I received feedback yesterday about, I love the idea of casting the vision unattached to outcome. Whatever your growth is from reading my story, please share with me, because that inspires me to keep going as well. So I hope you have a great week. I hope you take the time this week to sit in that present moment, honor whatever it is that you're feeling, listen to those nudges, and see how those can help you shift your mindset to maybe see something different and live that life in flow. So until next time, thanks so much, and be love.